Hey guys and gals, Malkuth1974 back at you with another episode of our single mod survival, where I take a single mod, in this case Industrial Craft 2 Experimental, and use it for the majority of my Let's Play. In between are some other mods that fill the gaps that IC2 either does not have or is completely, utterly broken, which is quite a bit of it, to be honest. So anyways guys, last time we made our nice boots. Still haven't got everything quite charged up yet. Right now this MFSU is not getting charged up because this one is getting charged up. This is technically an MFSU, the charge pad. So once that's charged up, this will get charged up. And something I was thinking of about last time, I decided to go through IC2 and see if there's anything that I might have missed that I haven't covered. Of course, there's a few small things here and there that I've never made, that I didn't really feel that was necessary to make. But one thing I have noticed is something called the Terraformer. So I looked it up and see what it does. What it does is it transforms biomes or land into other types of biomes, and it does this by having these TFBDs BP, sorry, and they're placed into the terraformer and energy, and it takes a lot of energy to power these. Think why can't I think about anything here? Mass fabricator type stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something that might not work. All I have enough to make right now is an advanced solar panel. So I made an advanced solar panel, and we're going to make this terraformer, and we're going to go try it out. Remember before when the series started, I never said I can never find any deserts. Well, I would like to do that. I would like to make a desert near me somewhere, somehow, sometime. So let's get this going. What do we need to make a terraformer? First, we need glowstone, dirt, and an advanced machine casing. That is not too bad. Let's take a look here. I'll request one of those. Why are you saying I need carbon plate for an advanced machine casing? Is that true? Let's take a look. Oh yeah. How come I don't have any carbon plate? That should be all automated. No. I haven't automated that yet? Man. Alright. Let me see how to make that crap. So a compressor. Yeah, that should be automated. I don't know why it's not doing it. Yeah, it's not though. Huh. Okay, well, let's make... completely having a brain fart here. That freaking zombie is annoying the shit out of me. Alright, carbon plate compressor, yeah. I'm not quite understanding why that's not automated, but probably broken. Let's make 10 of them, just for poops and giggles. I'm sure that's gonna have to go through all kinds of crap to get that done. I'm sure it's gonna have to go through here and other stuff. So what else do we need to make this? That's it. So let's get the glowstone. Need 4 pieces of that. And we will need dirt and one of these things. Let me get just the dirt for a second. I think that was 3, right? 3 dirt. And last but not least, we need to learn how to make one of these, which is more advanced circuits, electric circuits, and redstone. Redstone. Let's get 10 of them for now. Okay, I got some of those. Let's make these up. Compressor. There we go. I should make a bunch of those up, I guess. Probably gonna need more of that shit. I must have broke something somewhere. Let me make a couple more of these carbon plates. I could probably make 64 of them without any issues. There we go. Did we get circuits? Nope. So let's make some circuits. I'm gonna need a few of these, so let's make 3 of them. And there's those. I'll make... No, shouldn't even matter now. Alright, so... I'll need 2 of these. There we go. So those are coming. These are all set. We'll just wait for that to load up, and then we'll do our thing with it. Take a second on those to come. Those are making pretty quick. Those are being made pretty quick, I should say. Maybe I should go... Let's take a looky down here. I could set that up over here. I have some space. Okay, we make that. We can make that. We can make that. But to make carbon plate, we can set that up right now. Let's do that while we're working over here. I do have a crafting logistics pipe right here. And we do have some space, which we can put... Did I use the underneath one? What did I set underneath? Alright, so this will be the last spot that we can put this. So we'll go like that. I need a goldy thing. Goldy thing. Grab that. Stick those in there for now. We'll have plenty to run for now. Gold. We got 3 left. I think all I need is 1. Alright, so let's take a look here. We should be able to make one of these, but I need the redstone. Yep. And I'm gonna make 2 of them because we're gonna need 2 of them, and I'll show you how to make the desert one in a second. And I will need advanced machine. Do I have that in here? I do. Quest one of those. And we can go fix this down here. And we can set it up. Just like that. And I'll hit this. Let me... I already used them all up. Darn it! Give me one of these. And one of those. That's how we're going to set that up. And come on now. Glowstone. What did I need the glowstone for? Because I didn't use it. Or did I? Oh, to make the actual thing. Okay. Alright, so I got that. I got that. So we can go set this up while we're waiting for that advanced machine casing to be constructed. We go like that. So if we place this, that should be satellite 3. You get carbon plate. I must have made it when I redid the system. I didn't replace that. That's the only thing I can think of. I know we had it because you have to have it to make diamonds. Just curious where my stuff is. Like that. Oh, look at that. Finally ate a piece of that. Oh, something else I've done is I've added 64. I'm just starting to make iridium with the molecular transformer because I really can't see how to make this any quicker, and it's just super annoying. I'm going to keep this going because I can obviously, every time I fill a cell, I can make 9 of the iridiums that I need. So the only thing I can think of is I'm going to have to keep this running like for a night on its own. The only problem is if I keep it running, I will run out of power, and my power only lasts for 4 hours at a time when it has to be switched over. It's the biggest thing about IC2. IC2 is such a high maintenance mod that it's just a pain in the ass to keep everything running. Even if I was on a server, I would have issues with the nuclear reactors being shut down and losing the power. You know, it's not like the other mods where it's, you know, you set it and forget it. I mean, it's probably good that... Why haven't I got that yet? Machine casing. Should be right here. Advanced. Machine casing. Request 1. Why you no come yet? I need you. And we'll just check this out for a second. Maybe there's something wrong. I mean, I'll never find where the... I mean, I could have set that up so long ago. It could be in any one of these. I don't know which one it is. Should be working. Shouldn't be having any issues. It would give me a warning if it was. Basic machine casing. Sorry about the noise in the background. Kids are out of school and I can't keep them quiet, so unfortunately for the summertime we're gonna have to deal with that annoyance. Can't keep the kids quiet. Sounds like a music song of music. They have no respect. Kids these days, no respect. There we go. So we got the Terraformer. Now I need to make this TFBP into a other one. And let me just see if I can find them here. Desertification is just sand, so we should be able to find that. Sand. And I'm thinking like that. Bring the sand in. So we'll go outside and we'll find a place to put this. Get away from that zombie. How you charging? Yeah, very slowly charging. By the time, remember, the nuclear reactors hardly power anything over here, because by the time they get over here, they've been so depleted by all the stuff that's running over there, by the mass fabricator and everything else, that I hardly use any of the nuclear power over here. I don't even know why I even keep it connected, but it's an issue. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry I had to deal with that. Can't have children screaming at 11 o'clock at night just because they think they're home from school and can do whatever the hell they want. Not gonna happen. Not in my house. Alright. Let's go out and find a place to set this up. I would like it pretty close. And now I also don't think that this power is going to be enough to keep this going, because this is the advanced solar panel is only 16, I believe. So let's set it up right here. Place that here. Plant an advanced solar panel there. Place that like that. That should be, oh, it gives us 32. Which hopefully is powering that, which I believe we just have to go like that. And look, oh, we already have sand. Now this is a long process, obviously. That's giving us 32 EUs per tick. And this is gonna transform everything into, uh-oh. Hey now. Oh, there it goes. Huh. That's pretty cool. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll come check that out a little bit later. Something else I want to cover this episode before we leave, and we'll go check that out after a little bit, is eventually we want to get into, and I think we should start talking about it now, to get some more power out of our nuclear reactors. Let me get these on. Rubber boots, we don't need that one. We'll pull all these off. There we go. So let's look up MOX. Now MOX is an upgrade to our normal reactor rods. They're like the next tier up, I would say. And they're hard to make. I haven't been able to make any yet. I've been saving up stuff, but basically it takes a MOX nuclear fuel and you make it the same way. But to make the MOX nuclear fuel, you need a uranium and 3 plutonium. Now I have made 7 so far. I also have some plutonium here, and I have some, I should have a tiny pile of lead dust. Where did they all go? Tiny pile of plutonium. Is that how we made them? Was that what it said? Yeah, okay, so let's take these out. And let's take a bunch of these out. I got 3 of those. Now I think I need 4. Alright, so to make the MOX, you take the tiny piles and you go like this. So you can tell I've only made 5 out of that, so now I have 7. So you can see how difficult this is to make. This is all made out of stuff that I've already basically done. And to make the MOX, this actually should give us enough to maybe get started. Let me check it out here. How do you make that? So it takes 3 of these. Oh god. So there's a 9. I still don't even have enough. Now you can see, now you guys can see why I have been waiting for so long to do these. So 9. 9 will make us. So that's a fuel rod. That's a MOX fuel rod. I could put this in the small one, but that would be a useless adventure because it's not. It's just going to give us the same power output that the other ones do. Now, from what I can tell from MOX, in general, is that it's more efficient. So once you make a MOX fuel rod, and let's do the math on it right now. I could be wrong about this, but if you want to do the ore washing, where is it? No, right here. Let me see if I can get into it. Let's go do a single. There we go. So a fuel rod depleted will give you a tiny pile of plutonium and 3 of the regular size plutonium, which, if you guys know, the 3 can be remade into 1 of the MOX, and then it can be made back into this. So from what I can tell, MOX fuel is completely renewable, meaning it's going to cost me some more iron and plutonium, but once you get a reactor set up with a MOX fuel system, that fuel system MOX-wise will last forever and might even produce a little extra plutonium balls. Again, if I'm looking at the recipes here, and we go all the way down to the single. Let me see if I can find it again. That's the double. And that's single. So this is going to be a fuel rod depleted. It's going to give us 3 plutonium, 3 of these, plus 1 tiny one, plus the iron dust. That 3 plutonium can be turned into another fuel rod. So that's why I'm waiting for so long to get these done. Now, I could make 4 doubles with this right now. It's still not quite enough to run our reactor. Now, the other special thing about the MOX fuel rods that we'll get into once I get a bunch of these done, I think I should have 1 more cycle maybe in my reactors and we'll be all set. But if we come down here and we take a look at this reactor, let me I always do this, I never have enough levers anywhere. we take a look at this reactor, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 9 of the doubles, and that's it. This is all run by doubles. But the cool thing about the MOX things, you notice how this one only outputs 260 EU? Well, the MOX fuel, or the dual fuel line, fuel rods, or MOX in general, it works more efficiently when your core is overheating. So if I got this core, I put these in here and I made the core heat up and I stabilized it at like 80% heat, these fuel rods, instead of producing 260 EU, would most likely be producing around 800 EU per tick. That's why it's so difficult to get these. But you have to overheat your reactor first, and then you have to stabilize it, and then you should be all set. Easy way to do that is to probably take out the overclock heat vents, to let it overheat a little bit and kind of mess around with it, see how high you can get it, then stabilize it. Component heat vents, as far as I can tell, will not melt, but obviously your overclocked ones will. They do have the damage value inside of them. So that's something to keep in mind. So we will be getting into that at some point, and hopefully we'll be producing 800 or less, maybe could be around 600, 800. I don't know the exact thing. And this reactor will be on par with what our steam reactor is now producing, which is, if we covered it before, is about 600 EU per tick. So that is something to look forward to in the next few episodes. Don't think that I'm not going to cover the mock stuff. I'm obviously going to cover it. I just have to wait until I get enough of those fuel rods together. Again, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was it 9? 9 of those? Yeah, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think it's 9. So that means I will need, unfortunately, 18 or so of these to actually do that. And it's been this long since I've got those, and I don't have any like hiding anywhere that I know of. And yeah, so there you go. So we'll just wait for that. Once you do get the MOX built, they do seem to be renewable. From what I can tell, maybe the numbers are off, but that does seem to be the case. Just have to wait until you can actually make that happen. So let's go check out what's going on over there. Let me do some sleeping here. Oh, yes. Do I have any... Oh, glad I didn't change out, because the plutonium would have killed me. I do have one piece of plutonium in my possession. So let's go over here. I'll put that back in there. We can empty out my contents here into the extra chest, and I'll take this off, and we'll put that away. I'll place these back on. There we go. We'll go check out how little of our desert has been made. Obviously that advanced solar power can't run at night, so it was night there. We did go to sleep. So there you go. It's a slow process. Obviously it's going to take a few hours to get any noticeable difference here, but it will turn this into a desert, which is interesting. Could have used that a while ago, I guess. Is it still working? It is. So alright, so there you go, guys. There's the Terraformer and a little bit of info on MOX fuel that we'll be covering a little bit later. So for now, guys, this is Malkuth1974. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great week. A couple of weeks I'll be going on, July 18th, I'll be going on vacation for a week or so. I'm going to try to have the same amount of videos pre-done, but as you can imagine, it's very difficult for me to make videos right now. Believe it or not, that's why I know you don't notice it, because I have been very fluent with the videos, very on time with them, but the summertime it's extremely difficult for me to find some quiet time to actually record videos. I mean, it's easy enough to play video games all day with people screaming and yelling and doing all their stuff, but when they're screaming and yelling too, and you're trying to look for that time of day, it's difficult. But I'll try to keep the videos going even when I go on vacation. I got a pretty big hectic work schedule for the July 4th week, which is in another week or so. I have to work some extra hours, and yeah, so it's gonna be tough, but I will try to get the videos out to you guys and keep them up for you. And glad you all, everybody that is subscribed. Let me tell you right now, I have got more subscribers in the last month than I have in the last year and a half, so I do appreciate that. I'm glad that my work is paying off. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. You know, comment and hit that rate button. That does help me out. It gets me more people will notice me if you hit that rate button on when they do their searches in YouTube. All important stuff. So until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Marcus out of here.